Hey, front glasses. Hey, y'all. Welcome to the tavern. Happy Saturday. Oh my gosh. A very Saturday, the calm before the storm of a very busy series of weeks where I'm actually going to be away. I'm going to be away next weekend at Huzzah. I'm going to be away the following weekend, which is also Memorial Day weekend, at um, Lordy, Dr. Submergent. And then I'll be back for a weekend, and then I'm going to go off to Florida. Because reasons. So, do my usual trip, my once in a while trip. Because I'm going to be so busy the rest of the summer. I was like, I'm going to get it in June. Why not? So here's Captain Connie. I think the mini itself is more or less complete. But now we got to work on her little buddy, her octopus buddy. I don't know if he's got a name. I really don't know if he's got a name. I'm going to open up my phone and take a look and see the picture I'm using for her. It'll give me the color of the octopus, at least I think. I think he's purple, which is, not a bad thing indeed. I heard that. Thank you so much for the sub. Woo! All right, let's see. Where's my? Thank you so much. By the way, it's May, so you can paint any nautical theme, pirate themed, or whatever. Purple's the color. All that counts for my prompt challenge. All right, nope. Oh, it's way up. That's right. It's way, 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 way back. Where is the picture? I've got the other Captain Connie. Oh, I think maybe it's pink. Maybe it's a magenta octopus. Where are you? Ward, is it that far back? It's like it's a hard thing to pick up because it's like right, it's just one picture in the middle of a bunch of minis and such. That's Disney. Jeez, I need to go through and kill a bunch of my photos here. Where is the picture? Found a bunch of old miniatures I did. Where are you? Captain, my captain, where are you? I know it's here. I looked at it last week. Where are you, Captain Connie? Oh, this is annoying. I don't know why I can't find it. Because I have a lot of shit on my... Oh, here it is. Jesus Christ. Right next to another pirate picture, too. So this is what I was looking for. Oh, the octopus is green. Oh, well, we can do that. Oh, I didn't get her on there. I don't remember. I got this... Nope, it's still... There we go. Actually, no, I want to move my camera this way. Because I keep having to move too far over. So that's what she looks like anyways. So that's a picture I'm sort of going for reference. So the octopus is green. Oh, she's actually not her pet octopus. It's friggin'... But green will look really cool. Blue will look really cool. Yeah, I can always put it aside because I do have a chest to paint too. All right, so I'm gonna paint the chest. I think I'm gonna start with that. First thing I'll do is gonna find the oak colored paint, which is I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's here. I have oak brown. We're gonna make an oak chest. Hey Hooper, how are you? Hello Jotun. Hello Shanair. Hello my friends from overseas. Yeah, they're the ones who unfortunately get screwed when I can't friggin' stream on Saturdays, which happens often enough because I do so many events a year and just generally busy. Okay. So as I said, I'm gonna work on the chest that the octopus is on top of, and then I'm gonna figure out what color to paint him. The one in the picture was green, but actually it's not an ally. It's not her buddy. There's also some bands on this chest, so I probably should leave. I definitely should leave room for put some metallics there. This is not a competition piece, so I am just doing, you know, I'm just basically doing metallics and washes and things. Gonna have a really just a nice looking mini that I'll put on my ship. Then I'm gonna pick, I think my next project after this, I'm gonna do another mermaid or a merman. I still have some more from Bones 5, and I want to get the whole set painted eventually. Birthday was good. Actually, I do a lot more celebrating on the 7th and the 6th because my best friend also, his birthday is on the 8th, so we celebrate the tween. So, but it was good because on my birthday proper, I actually got to hang out and play a session of Vampire, and it was friggin' amazing. It always is. Because he's just such a good storyteller. So if I was going to spend my birthday with anybody, at least it's said I spent it with him. And some of my other friends who were listening in. We had a great time. But I got to hang out with, obviously I hung out with my husband. I was going to go out to Haji's, which is the friggin' really awesome ice cream place in town. But unfortunately it rained, and I was like, I don't want to go out for ice cream. It's just not the right weather. And you know what? Same for today. I thought about, oh, maybe we could go as a group. You know, our gaming group could go to Haji's tonight. Nah, it's raining again. I will get there at some point. The ice cream there is just amazing. It's also like that place, one of those places that's got the huge quantities of ice cream. I'm sure you know the places. You probably have them in your lives and in your towns and such. Make sure I get all that colored in. So yeah, we went out to dinner a couple nights ago. It was lovely. And then other than that, I'm playing some World of Warcraft, and I keep debating whether I want to stream things, but I do tend to go on to chat with my friends. I guess if they don't mind, I could stream my sessions. I'm basically doing a lot of leveling right now and playing with my house. The whole house thing in WoW is friggin' incredible. They did a really good job with this. They gave the people what they wanted. I'll go with that. Let's get some color in there. So it is Saturday, so it is show and tell Saturday. Also, I don't know if have anybody heard from Baldy? Is he streaming today or not? Shanair might know. I haven't exactly been paying too close attention. To my Discord this morning. Okay. I'm gonna put something on. Let's see. Do I want to do iron? I've got silver on her. Maybe I'll continue with that. Plus, also, it's handy to have the paint right here. I have rivet steel. And I just knocked over something. Also, my best friend got me a really cool thing for my wall. Because it said, I'm a vampire player, fully invested vampire player now. And if I was a vampire, what clan I would be is Toreador, quite obviously. I'm an artist and all that. I even took a test. And it came out that way. So, Toreador all the way, and he bought me a Toreador neon light that goes on your wall. Thing's really cool. I got him, he wanted it. I got him the treehouse thing from World of Warcraft. It's in the price range I would be spending for him, and he doesn't have to put it anywhere, so I kind of get the logic of it. Sort of like why I do like doing commissions. That paint is not stirred. I like to do commissions because it means I don't have to store them. I can paint, send them home to somebody else, and they can store them. Baldy, there you are! Good afternoon, this evening for me and Kratus the Winner. Hello, Gradius! Kratisk. Oh my god, I don't know how you say that. Kratisk. Hey, Baldy, are you streaming today? Baldy! It's always a huge deal, and thank you. You guys should have logged in together, and then we could be all well on our way to a hype train. You're streaming! Okay, awesome! So we'll be rating you about a little under 2 hours now. Alright, so now I'm gonna paint. This trim. I will say, it feels pretty good to not be competition painting for a change. Oh. Oh, that's... You know what? I realized something. That should be actually metal. That's the handle. And that should probably be brown right underneath it. Oh, that's awesome. You know, it's fun to stream with other people. At some point, myself, and I Whisper and Gel Tip all need to do a triple stream. Gel Tip made a theme song for us. It is Gel Tip, so it's ridiculous. I think it's Where the Mass Holes or something like that. think I need to add some more brown. We'll try to keep it to close to 2:30 raid time. I was on a tiny bit late because I was out visiting. But more or less I was here. But that's so cool. I said I do really love streaming with other people. Yeah, there's a spot right here. It needs to be all metal. It looks like there's a spot I missed that should be brown. Like I can't get my brush in there. So I'm going to say this. After... So as I mentioned on this often enough, I do play in a D&D YouTube stream. And once I'm done with the current game, I am going to probably be stepping out of that stream. What this means is that I will have some time maybe to run some content on Sundays. I mean, I want to do like some things that are not necessarily mini painting. I have a lot of interests. Like I mentioned World of Warcraft. It'd be fun to do. I like doing the video game streams. That was fun. I did Diablo. But WoW really is my jam. But also, I like have several sets of Legos I'd like to put together and do some Lego streams. I just want my Sundays back. So, it won't be in every... I don't think it'd be an every week thing, but... That's right, there's the handle. Oh, there's a whole nother section that needs silver. Right here. And here. Then I get to figure out what I'm going to do with the octopus. I'm not 100% sure. As I said, I know the one I originally did and was all like as a magenta. But she's got a lot of magenta in her. I might consider doing something else. There was the one that on the picture that's green, but it's not her buddy. This octopus is her pet. Or her buddy. He's claiming he's guarding that chest for her on her behalf. Alright, so now I want to wash this. I could just do it black. Non-oil. Non-oil. Only because I'm going to wash it the whole thing. The whole thing the same color. And I think black will be the best bet. Oh, World of Warcraft 3. Wow, and they've got the Mythic Dungeon International, which is a dungeon race, which I always thought was really cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll use this brush. A little less paint. It's got really nice wooden texture to it. But obviously it looks good on the silver too. All right. So what are you guys all doing today? As I said, it is show and tell Saturday. So post up your stuff you're working on or have done. As a don't forget, we have a prompt challenge every month. Normally we also do like a whole community project, but honestly, there was some interest, but because my schedule's been so crazy, I just don't have time to really run it anymore. And the other one that was happening in the in the summer isn't going on either. So it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. I think I'll throw that paint up there. Okay. Now, I'm letting that dry. I want... What's a good color to go with that? I could just look at shield brown, which is the actual wood color. And I could pick a light silver. Actually, I don't know if I like this color with that. Try something a little different. I mean, I could go more orange. Could do like oiled leather, which is a fairly reddish brown. Hey, John the Templar, what's up? That's always really good to see you. Oh, jeez. It really came out Russian. It's not mixed. Come on. I cannot hear the thing shaking around in there. But it worked. It's actually mixed. Okay. Let's try this color. I think I'm going to like it better. Still kind of wet. Well, thank you so much for the gifted sub, Shanar. That is greatly appreciated. I don't know why you guys do the things you do, but I appreciate them. Maybe what I should do is I should rip, like at first stream idea, I should rip my house apart. My World of Warcraft house apart and rebuild it. We're trying to do something. We're trying to get creative. Like, he's like, I wonder if we can create a basement. And you can't. The entry point is a fixed point. So you can't have basements in WoW now, but apparently that's going to change. If anybody out there wants to play, you can play with yours truly. As I do have a guild, even though, like, I'm not really... God damn it. I hate not being on camera. Oh, hey, Valendar, what's up? We do the things you do because you do the things you do. Yeah. So, you want to play, if you want to play actually with me, my guild is recruiting. We always recruit. Okay, let's see if I can flip this and... This is this huge handle, and I gotta put my hand way the hell up here in order to get the thing on camera. This color's working out great, though, for the chest. I have to touch up. But the whole house thing has just been so much fun to play with. So it'd be fun to stream that. Serious, what's up? I still haven't pulled the thing out of the box yet. By printing, I got 20 kilograms of filament only to have my nozzle fail. Oh no. I'm sitting here staring at the nominal metallic on a blacksmith's hammer and wondering if I need to tone down the contrast in one area so the mass shows better. How does it read to you? Like, that's a big thing. Just how does it read to you? If you like the way it reads, don't touch it. If you don't like the way it reads, change it. If you think it looks unnatural, change it. Okay, I want a lighter color. I could do the burnt orange. It's part of the actual oiled leather. But it works for wood. The problem with them is it doesn't read until you finish, and bam, it goes from blobs of color to shiny. It does. But you know what? You can touch it up. That's the beautiful thing. It's like you can change it easy enough. I feel like it's... I don't know. I don't think actually either which way. If you need to make something more shiny, I don't think it's that much more difficult. Make it one direction, see if you like it, and see if it looks normal, and then otherwise, I mean, if you go too shiny, you can just glaze on it. Arrgh. I am a vortex mixer. The only bad thing is I tried one, and now it's like, oh, I kind of see the point of them now. They do actually really a very nice job, and maybe I should get one someday. I was sort of looking at one for, oh, thank you for the gifted sub to Valendar the Red. Oh, hey, do we have a hype train? We need a little more to get to a hype train. I think we are 62% to a level 1 hype train, which means you'll get some fun emotes if you complete it, but... shit. I don't remember what I was saying. Let's talk about WoW. Let's talk about this. Oh, you effing kidding me, Twitch. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Cyrus. That's rude. It should have just given it to you. Where's Baldy? I should do a little pokey tool thing. That'll get some more bits. We can maybe get that over the top. Baldy loves the pokey tools. I don't know where he is though. So, I just think I used one. So yeah, pokey tool. With that thrusting action to clear your bottles out. And also, I like pokey tools. Oh, I don't know where he is. Damn it. It's not working. I'll put it here. Maybe he'll see it and be like, hey. Because usually it's there it is. There it is. And that was what I wanted. Because it's like after, you know, after Shuna gifted Saranus the sub, I was like, 92%, that's just rude. So there it goes. I wonder who the conductor of the train is. Chugga chugga choo choo. Alright, so anyways. My shameless plug. But yeah, it might be fun to do that. I said, I might want to do some Lego stuff. Maybe I'll do some painting, because I have so much of it to do. But I kind of was thinking I'd stay away from painting and make it just another night. We can hang out, shoot the shit. Of course, once a month, too, when I get to that. Also, it depends on my con schedule. Obviously, my con schedule means that I won't be streaming on any night that I have a con that weekend. Unless it's a one-day con and I don't have it on Sunday. But, otherwise, I mean, I could do some fun, just some fun content. So, I could even just chat with you guys. No, I said it is indeedy May, my birthday month. So we have the prompts up. And prompts this month include the color purple. It's like stuff I like. So the color purple, anything associated with the sea. So pirates or ships or... If you want to paint the Sophie's Revenge and stick it in there, you can. Okay, now... I know what it was. It was like Mithril Silver. Oh, yeah, I could have used my brand new paints from Viejo. But that's okay. Mithril Blade. From Two Thin Coats. Make sure that the ball, the mixing ball, is not at the top, so the paint will actually come out. I also think I'm gonna put up 4 more racks for paints. And then maybe call it a day. I have 100 more paint coming. Just adding a little bit of lighter. This is a lighter silver. On some of these spots. All right, now it comes to what am I painting the octopus? Maybe I could do a purple, but maybe I'll do a cool purple. I mean, she's got a lot of purple in her already, but I could do something that kind of... Oh, damn it, I forgot the epaulets. I gotta do the epaulets. Oh, thank you for the bits. All right. Time to open up our hype train. What did we get first? What did I get? Ha! It's party time, apparently. Choo-choo, motherfuckers. What'd you guys get for emotes? Oh my god, mine's fun. Thank you guys for the hype train. That was... It's a confetti hype emote. Oh, apparently it was level 2. Alright, so we got to level 2. Congrats, guys. Thanks for throwing money my way so we can get this. I have follower by the way, I do have follower emotes, so if you're just... You can't take them with you, but you can use them here. And they're just as cool as the non-follower emotes, as the subscriber emotes. I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking. What color? So, alright. So I said maybe do a cool purple. I could start out... We're cracking ink. And I'm looking to see where my replacement bottle is. I think I have another bottle of it somewhere. I might have put it away too. Because this thing wasn't quite dead. Otherwise I can pull something else. I need to clean my desk in the worst friggin' way. I need to clean my room in the worst way. I'm checking to see if maybe... If not, it's probably in my closet, which means I'll have to go hunting for it. But let's see what's in the bottle, if anything. Otherwise, if it's nothing, then I'm just gonna go find... I've squished these things out until, like, I can literally get nothing else out of it. Ooh, I don't think there's anything. I can pokey tools, but I don't see. I think it's actually clogged. And yes, I think I have finally settled on a model for Pride Month. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do. Oh, I wish I could remember his name. The pretty boy of Slanesh. I don't remember his name, but he's a standalone model, and I think it'd be hilarious to do it this way. I think it'll look really cool, actually. Oh, see, there is more paint in here. Not a lot of paint in here. But there's definitely enough, I think, to do what I need to do. And I'm going to add a little water to it, too. It's a little on the thicker side, which is not terrible. Although I probably should have done the eye first. Yeah, I did it right that time. Actually, it's on. I flipped it upside down. It's on camera. Cool beans. Get in there. I needed to figure out. So on the green thing, the octopus's tentacles were the suction cups were actually painted a light color. I need to see if that's how it really is, because I don't honestly remember. So I will look it up, because Google Images or whatever your favorite photo picture search thing is a godsend when it comes to this if you know how to search. Sometimes it doesn't work, most times it does. Oh my god, my stomach is growling. Shut up. We can eat later. So for now, I'm going to just paint the whole thing. Even the suction cups. With this color as a starter. I think I'm going to put her in a base because I actually do have the color here. Maybe I'll get smart this time and actually paint it the same color as the wood planking of my ship. I realize I've done a bunch with sand bases. I'm like, I mean, I'll put them on the ship, but they don't really blend in that well. At one point, I actually had it that way. No, why am I coming out to Austin in July? I already have. There's no way. Oh, wait. Are you asking somebody else? There's no way. I barely have enough vacation time to do what I need to do now. Austin's just too far away. I mean, if they want to fly me there and put me up in a hotel, sure, I'll come out to Austin, but it'll be to work for the con. And they'd literally have to fly me out there. I live in Massachusetts. In fact, the reason why I can do all the cons I do is because they all put me up. Like, next week I'm going to get a stipend from Huzzah for 2 nights. See, that looks like part of his tentacle. It doesn't really look like it's part of a tentacle. Yeah. I'm going to paint it as part of a tentacle. Right in here. It'll look okay. Because it doesn't make sense for it to be the wood because that's the edge of the... Because the chest goes straight down from there. But hey, if you want to advertise the show, go for it. What show is in Austin in July? $50. It's the same week as OGC, but we'll see. Get rid of all the white. Which reminds me, I have like a bazillion things to actually get done. I'm working on Artist Alley apps. I'm pretty soon going to shift that to somebody else to help jury the list. And then it'll be done. But then I'll have to deal with all the vendors. And after they're done, then I'll be done with that and I can focus a little more on painting again. But I also have to get events up for Captain Con next year. I said, this is Captain Connie. This is the official Captain Con mascot. Complete with the octopus. I got OGC done. Oh, I think I gotta do Carnage too. I gotta get a hold of them. I don't know who's in charge of me because unfortunately the person that was in charge of the miniatures and therefore by proxy me passed away, so now I gotta email them and say, hi guys, still definitely want to do it. Definitely have the time. And I'm planning on it. What do I need to do now? Oh, no, actually, no, I don't even need to I can let them know, actually, that I know what to do. I'll just put a bunch of events on the board. On tabletop games. This is what I have to do for Captain Con. Hi, Smart Goblin. I have to do AAC. I did OGC. I have to do AAC. Actually, let's see what my events are. Huzzah. Done. Next weekend. Port cons after that. Don't have to do anything in terms of submitting events. That's the end of June. Then July's OGC. That is done. August is AAC. Need to do. I don't think I have anything in September. And Carnage I need to do. And then Capticon I need to do. So yeah, and there might be two others, but I don't know. I think I need to reach out. There might be Iron Will too, which they said they were interested, but I have not heard from them. So maybe I'll reach out to all these people. There's one at my old college. There's a brand new gaming con that's going on there, and they were interested. Okay, that's where the eye is on the side. It's not the easiest place to see. I see it, which is really, this is a challenge to get the brush into. Note to self, make sure I go find that bottle of Kraken ink that I had gotten. Antifreeze. I like that name. Antifreeze. I also need to look at octopus eyes. I can see what that looks like. Some white flecks of spots I missed. Oops, I see a spot. I see another one too. I'm sure. What is alright? So what is the Austin thing? That's what I said. It's too far away, and I just have too much going on. I said if the Austin thing wants to come and fly me there, and put me up, I'll go to the Austin thing. The basic expenses of me running there would be just too much. Oh, they're probably. I could get minis. I could bring minis down. That wouldn't be an issue. As long as my new printer works. Alright, what do I want to do next? What's my next color? I have indigo. Black indigo? I think I want the one underneath it. I want the rich indigo. Yeah, I say again, I live in Massachusetts. Carl Curley, that's cool. She's a delight. I don't know who. Christine Van Pan. Oh, yeah, she's from Texas. Pigment Mitches, I knew I heard of this. Yeah, that's great. What's the date? I mean, the answer is no, anyways. What's the date? Why do they not have a date up? They've got a date up. Oh, here we go. Pretty sure. I gotta go look at pictures to see. Alright, do I have a tab for OGC? I do not. I have one for Huzzah. Let's see. No, I want to go up and not Omaha. Alright, let's see. Oh, actually, it's a week later. But, oh, that's interesting. I thought it was a week earlier. Hold on. Let's see. What were the other two events I had going on? That's September. That might be a September event. Actually, everything's later. I could foreseeably make it, but once again, they'd have to staff for them, and they'd have to fly me in. And I mean, I could teach workshops, believe it or not. But it's more than I can afford after going to Adepticon. Whoops. So, but if you're in the area, go to that show. It looks pretty cool. Okay, now I'm going to do a quick look at Google Images Octopus. Octopus can be pretty much any color. Ooh. The eyes actually have got like pupils to them. Ooh. I've got an idea for the tentacles. I'm sorry, for the suction cups. They can go absolutely lighter. Okay, so here it is. I have icy violet, which is a really good color. I had to replace one of my colors, and this was the closest thing. And I really, really actually like this color. I'm gonna paint the tentacles at least base of this. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll deal with the eyes, which I should have done first. Maybe I'll wash them. The art is a little uneven. So I'm going to go over some of this with another layer of paint. There's not a lot of tentacle spots showing, actually. A lot of it's underneath. There's one right there, I know that. I can get. Because the tentacles would be right here. Okay. I'm going to take a little, I'm going to deal with the eyes. I'm going to take a little bone white, polished bone. They octopi apparently have eyes kind of like humans. I mean, they're super smart. See if I can take out all of this. Yeah, let's see if I can get it. Get some paint in here. This is gonna be a mess on this side, and then I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Really hard to control the damn brush too when I get things I'm whacking along the side. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect because it's on an inside and you're really not going to be able to see this. Okay. Let me take... Need a drop of black. And apparently my pokey tool. Pokey tool. Still got the color in it from the other color I used it on. With that thrusting action. Okay. There it is. For Pokey Tool. Thank you so much for the bits. Giving a little side eye there. Oh Lord, I have no idea how I'm doing this. That's not bad, actually. In fact, the top is supposed to stay light. Okay, so I put a little bit of white back at the top. Black there. Okay. Good enough. All right, so now Hmm. I see some more white areas I want to get rid of. Oh, and I missed a whole part of the tentacle on here. Pretty sure the suction cups on this part under here. Try faster. Okay. Still finding some streaky areas. And then I went to figure out what color I'm going to do next. I might take these two colors and mix them, actually. That might be nice. The under tentacle color with this that might work pretty well. So I'm going to do that. Not just adding white. Time is it, by the way? Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to get this part done. And then we're going to call it there for the painting part of this. And then I'm going to go on and we're going to do show and tell. It is your last chance, last warning to get everything up. It can be work in progresses. It can be whatever. Well, it should be mini related. I will even show some art, though, if you have, like, if you like Sarah, she's been doing some knitting. Go ahead and post that too. I'll try to remember to get to that channel. Um,
Moist.
Moist. Night Whisper! Speaking of people who post regularly, hello, hello. How are you today? What time did you guys go to bed last night? I mean, I tapped out at what, 2:30? 1:30? 1:30 maybe? I think it was 1:30. You're just in time for show and tell and rating Baldy, because Baldy will be streaming today, so I get to rate him. And then I have to run because we have game today, and I'm going to put a new graphics card in the old computer. Well, we'll see if it works. And it's compatible with what I got in there already. I think it is, though. I'm like yanking the mini closer to me. I was playing stream this morning at 10, but I didn't wake up till 11. Yeah, because I think by the time I get to it, it's going closer to 4 a.m. I'm not really shocked. I figured that might be the case. A little wet blending on this blend. I decided to go with a dark purple octopus for Captain Connie, because I figured that might be what looks the best. There's an octopus in the picture I refer to for this color scheme, because it's an alternate one to what they use. And the octopus in it's green, but it's also not her buddy. She's literally cutting one of its tentacles off. It's like, well, that's not buddy octopus. Alright, so I need to finish my captain. Yeah, you should. I actually did finish one because I actually they basically had me do one for the con. Oh, actually. Oh. Oh, one sec. I just realized. I know, I gotta go to show and tell, but I'm gonna finish this part first. And I'm seeing something I don't like in our boot. It's like a white spot. Okay, better. I also think, I believe I found another spot with tentacles too, so. Right here. Connects into the rest of this. And I'm pretty sure everything else is either against the the chest or against the ground. So I just want to get this mid-tone up before I call it a day. I'm like totally all over the place. I need to redo my screen so that I have out of the way, because I feel like my picture on the bottom right is in the way of me painting. So I could put myself on the upper left. I find I keep getting behind there, even though I've moved. I tried moving my camera and everything over. It's just not working. Alright, I think that's gonna do it for now. I'm gonna put this away because I always get my sleeves in it. I don't want to get my sleeves. This is a brand new sweatshirt. It says what doesn't kill you gives you XP, and it's got a really cool dragon on the front. I cannot grab my lid. There we go. I have something here that's just constantly it was a little craft project I was doing, and it's just constantly in the way. Okay. Let's go do a little show and tell. Now it said this was your last call, so if you were interested in getting in, so I can look at your stuff, or we can all look at your stuff, because you have hot stuff. I do a little feedback, but honestly, it's usually I always find something good, find something you might want to improve. Sometimes I just like, this is really good, and I don't really give feedback. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to open Discord. Yeah, I think I'm going to switch myself to the top right hand corner, which is not really hard to do. I know I have to. Have to rearrange my screen. So I can see all you. Yep, there's Archer. I'm pretty sure that's there's some 3D printing. Yay. All right, let's see. Let's go back to there it is. Display capture. sneak my... There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm on that's fine. No, I'm on. Okay, so let's go to 3D printing. Blah, blah, blah. When was the last time I streamed? Was it last week? No. What did I do last week? I don't even remember. Like, that's like... Oh, you know what? And my calendar's like busted. What did I do last week? Well, I don't even remember. Did I stream last week and I just don't remember? I'm getting old and I'm friggin' going senile. Actually, I think I did. That was the last time I streamed, wasn't it? My calendar. Oh no, Rising Phoenix was last week. How did I forget that? Nope, Rising Phoenix wasn't last week. Last week was the 2nd. So I streamed, yeah. I streamed last week. So May 2nd was the last day. I went to a wedding. That's right. How could I forget? So, alright, so what was it before then? I don't know why I blanked that out. You know, it's not on my calendar. That's why. Thank you. Wow, it's funny you did that. And then before that was Rising Phoenix. Oh, it's been a while. So the last time I streamed was the 18th. Okay, so that would be the bike. Designed and 3D printed a BMW G310R bike for a customer. 2 days design, 5 hours print, run smooth. That's pretty too. I like this new direction Simply Make Toys have been going with this black and white. That's right. I went to it was a really good wedding too. It's a really good wedding of 2 dear friends who finally tied the knot. They've been together for a long time, and she looked friggin' amazing. So did he. It was a fairly, they had a lot of guests though, but it was a very small wedding party. I think it was just a maid of honor and the best man. And, but it was very sweet, and there was a lot of dancing. But the cake was cool, had a Doctor Who theme on it. They also played the Doctor Who theme when they basically exited. So, alright, so back to this. I really love this whole black and white thing he's been doing lately. Just friggin' cool. I'm gonna put a heart because I think that's awesome. Okay, so Mama Beep, who is Sionis' wife, maybe lets his horse into a Pegasus. Oh. Although I don't think well, maybe there's 3D printing involved. Maybe Sionis printed this. Aw. That's really sweet. So I think it's Sionis' wife, so it's probably a 3D printed Pegasus. And then we have designed and 3D printed a Harley Davidson bike and tractor. Harley Davidson. It was printed and painted by Levi. Okay, yeah. So it was 3D printed by you. Yeah, nice job. Actually, I like the 3D printing on this. It came out good. And the painting came out nice too. Alright, so it's very interesting. Yeah, think about it. Harley Davidson, they make tractors? I mean, I think the one that got me was Lamborghini makes farm tractors. Because at least I think it is. I've watched, Clarkson's Farm. It was the guy who used to be on Grand Tour and, shit, I don't remember the other name. It was the one that predated Grand Tour, and then he got kicked off. He got fired by the BBC, so then they created Grand Tour. But anyways, this is really cool. Once again, really cool. Once again, the black and white pattern. I just love it. It just looks so cool. Harley makes golf carts too. That shock me at all. But Lamborghini making farm tractors, it just... Harley Davidson bike. I kind of want one of these. One of my vampire characters does have a. She has a motorcycle and it's probably a Harley. She worked very hard to get it too. My current one has a Vespa. I need a Vespa. Okay. I say it was the 18th. We did do that because I remember when Hack and Slash was here. Alright, so I'm gonna go to this. Almost a minute to base now. And this was Nara. Spitzer knows when photographing it. That always happens. That was coming out really nice. I like the colors in here too. It's really pretty. Ugh. Oops. Then from Antifreeze. Oh my gosh, what a pretty boy that is. You know what's really, really, really good on this is the blood and gore effects. That's, oh, it just reads 100% correctly. It's gross. I love it though. I don't know if it's blood for the blood gods because they make such a realistic blood-looking paint, but it kind of reminds me of that for the really bloody areas, the wet areas. It looks wet. It is a really cool model. Also, the metallics, pretty sure they're not NMM, but they're really cool. Like true metal metallics are perfectly fine and valid. Don't ever think they aren't. And this looks really cool. I like the darkness of them. They're not super bright or anything like that. They have you can tell they've been around for a while. But that is just really cool. Really cool, really well painted. Really gross. Smart Goblin. This must have been from from Rising Phoenix, showing that he's running. I think he's running or playing at the time, probably running because he was in charge of all the games for Pathfinder Society at Rising Phoenix. But he did this little crab, which I believe shows up later, using the Reaper series that was given away at ReaperCon. Okay, so this is Ezra of Deadheim. Otherwise, we want to make her Ezra of Dedham because Dedham's a town around here. I was like, put her in a Patriots shirt and have her have a thing of dunks. So you were playing. Oh, you're playing in that one. Okay, yeah. Hey, crab. This was a good start. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's really cute. I like him with. He's got the shank, crab shank. Wait, I need to do something. It's gonna screw up my screen. Yeah, crab. We need crab sound effects. I love this crab too. And as usual, I believe Smart Goblin customized it. Alright, so here's more Ezra of Dedham. That's really coming out good. Oh, that's beautiful. And then a little bit more on a short stream. Oh, it got an eye now. Her weapon is creepy. Yeah, that's really good. I like the OSL too. That's going down. Conversion pirate. He looks like he took a Sons of Barty arm, which is a Reaper thing. Green stuff. He looks like he made one of the Sons of Barty, actually. It's definitely got that feel. He's got like the seaweed and stuff on it. Banana for scale. More card shenanigans. Oh, Lord. Those are really tiny. Those are really, really, really small. They're really cool, though. Custom Bantrid for Starfinder. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Cool. Beans. That came out good. It's a full set of Harrow cards. Oh, my lord. So it's like, they're kind of like tarot cards. Those cards are wicked small. Hey, are you working on Ezra from Dedham? Yeah, her. But we need a Dedham version. That is amazing. I like the dirtiness of it, too. All hand cut. Oh, cool. Ezra of Deadheim. Yeah, whoa, I was right. Jeez, that's really cool. Nerdy Tokyo. Oh, he was working on this like last night on a stream. But by the way, if you notice that Do Cool's gone or Nerdy Tokyo's gone online, please give him a follow, first of all. He's trying to get to affiliate, and we need 3 of us at a time to be on there. So I put it on last night when I was playing WoW. And just kind of left it on in the background. But here's what he was working on. It's a lot more colorful now. I'm not sure what it is, but it's out of plastic. That eye. It's really, really pretty. Look at that purple. Alright, so Baldy, and it's time for me to start painting too. As this mermaid, I'll be working on these cute fishies in a craft. There's no mermaids though! Although I believe I have pretty much all those fishies. Ooh, that's a point. I should paint more of the little fins above the water. I have those. I have one done. I recognize this. Alright, so Smart Goblin, I believe, is doing the whole bed on one thing. You know what? I have to go find that at some point. Speaking of which, I did that. He's got the mimic bed, and then he's got a standard bed. It's so cool. So yeah, there are the various phases of it. Neat. I like them. And then venturing party, maybe? Really, really cool. So yeah, this little fellow. And it still looks like he's from Dr. Seuss. Mercenary group? Okay, that tracks too. He's so cute. I love his socks. I like the whole thing. It's almost good. Yeah, it is. It reminds me. It does. It really reminds me of Doctor Seuss, and Grinch like definitely tracks. But really, really good, Shanur. So mermaid is supposed to be an actual mermaid, but I have it where it's anything nautical. Works for my theme. Oh, she's cool, by the way. She's clearly steampunk. That mechanical arm. Oh. My paints are in the way. You should. I do love it. It's mermaid is about, it's supposed to be mermaids, but said, I think you look up my monthly challenge, does a mermaid under the sea. I should just put anything nautical. Also anything musical. Mecha May the Bus in purple, of course, is the color. That's it. Oh, I'm gonna look in here. Oh, so let's see. Make a liquid kind of like this. Those look cool. Alright, finished. What's been finished? What the hell? Why is someone calling me? Go away. I will not be answering, and I will probably be blocking them. So it was the 18th. Which I think. Yeah, I remember these. So it is, it's here. So there's the crab, the finished crab. Oh, you get the little patches on his hat. That's not just a shank. That's a friggin' sword form. That's awesome. Like the big tentacle, too. That's really cool. Sorry, latest Pathfinder character experiment 666 or Scratch. Skittermander Howler. Scratch, huh? He's cool. He's cute. Oh, there's the cards. Cards came out good. That's it. It came out. That mini came out really good. Let's see. Oh, here's the wizard from Hooper. Very nice. Feedback. You could use a little more variation. You've got good shadow in the folds of that cloth. You could go a little bit lighter on the highlighty bits. I think it's good. You could also add more highlights to the gold trim around the outside. But really, it's very nice. And I do like it. Maybe add a few little lines up the, the little feather lines. But I do really like this. Okay, I'll see you there probably in a couple minutes. Did a couple quick Ferns and Fish badges on a Friends terrain piece. Oh, nice. Alley Cat did a great job. She free-handed that on there. That's awesome. Oops. That's good. From Crimson. So in Rathmore TV, these plague bearers and Nurgle looking for a tissue. Oh my goodness, sorry guys. Your friend better love that wizard. It came out really good. I think that, yeah, I mean, it's freehand. I don't think that's a decal. The circle, I mean, this is really nitpicky. The circle is not quite perfect, but I don't want it to be. I think it was fine, but that's how I know it's not a decal, is because the circle probably would come out a little tiny bit more in the top right-hand corner. But, I mean, it's said, this is nitpicky. And the only reason why I'm pointing out is that proves to me it's painted. Oh my god, these came out great. Nurgle, Nurgle. He's got a pretty distinctive style, and he also, his colors are pretty much always on par and very cool looking. No different here. Yeah, you have to love them. Of course you do. I now want to get the set with the sassy Nurgle. You can't see me. It's Bigfoot. Nobody sees. It's like a purple orc. Nobody sees him. That came out great. The texture on the texture on the fur really, really shines through. And it doesn't. You may have dry brushed it, but you did it in such a way that it does not really look dry brushed, at least in this photo. But it came out. That came out really good. The only feedback I'd say on this is the fact that the teeth. I wish there was a little darkness in between the teeth, but don't change that. That's getting really Was it pedantic? But I really do like this. Wonderful. So wonderful texture. I'll leave that butt shot. Wonderful texture on the fur and such, and really did a good job of different colors in there. This obviously took some work because there's a bunch of different colors in there. Awesome job. All right, so now I'm gonna go to April. April had Night Whisperer entered a couple things for April. I think actually, that was last year. Holy mackerel. Okay. Just said once again. So it's anthropomorphic animals was part of the theme, so that's why this got submitted. Name Warner from Zombicide White Death. Very cool. Not much to really say about it. It's really cool. It's really, really good. Cool beans. And then here's the final. Narrow the Veil Watch from Eldfall Chronicles Northern Wind. And this is also an anthropomorphic animal. Oh no, purple wasn't the color. I think it's pastels. But there is some, you get like, looks like a, I don't know what that is. If that's a plant because it's got the green, or if that's like crystals and whatnot. Very good job. I really do like the way this came out. You do have some pastels in the back. Oh, it's a bonsai with snow on it. Alright, that does make sense. Now, yeah, I can figure it out. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense. Agreed. Alright, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I love the, actually, one of my favorite things is, I love the colors in the back of this. I don't, there's just something really cool about them. So, I realize I still forgot to do the friggin'. I started the octopus, still forgot to do the damn epaulets. Because the yellow just reminded me about the epaulets on her shoulder. Alright, have fun grocery shopping. I think that's it for me anyways. Oh, art gallery, that's right. So, Zoe from K-Pop Demon Artist is a little crochet. It's looking good. That is actually is looking really good. Good job. Okay. Shut that down for now. Alright, so we have come to the end of another fun afternoon at the Painted Hero Tavern. It is time to go raiding. Show more. We're going to raiding the Ball GM. Please hang out with him for a while and keep him company while he works. He'll be on for a bit. So, but I must run. I have some stuff I need to do around here. So we're going to raid out. Oh, I can't believe I forgot the wedding last week. Jeez. You have... Yeah, have a great evening or afternoon, depending where you are, or morning. No, morning probably is... No, it's probably still morning somewhere. Or a good morning, depending where you are in the world. I'll be back. We'll do this. I'll be back on Monday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I will not be here next Saturday because I'll be at Huzzah Gaming Con, which is a historical miniatures con. If you're there and you checked this out before, please come by and say hi. I'll be running the mini painting, and I'll also be judging their painting competition. But normally on Saturdays I'm at 12:30 p.m. Eastern when I friggin' am here. And then I won't be here the week after because I'll be at DE. Holy crap, I can't believe DE is that quick. I should be on no murder opening tomorrow because it's Mother's Day. And then I won't be on the next 2 weeks, so it is what it is. Alright, that's it. So, until next time, our paths cross right here at the Painted Hero Tavern. I hope life is wonderful for you all, and happy painting.